And we have caught back up to the Stevensons. Well, part of the Stevensons. We've lost Sharon and Ethan in the Jeep somewhere along the way, but we're caravanning, and we are caravanning to a new adventure for us. We're going to the Georgia Peanut RV Park at CARROLL'S Sausage. Always seen this place, always kind of wanted to do it, and tonight we are overnighting there on our trip back home. So we're going to let you guys know just how we feel about the Georgia Peanut RV Park. So we are here at the Georgia RV Peanut Park, and we're heading over to CARROLL'S to see where we figure out where we check in at. Not sure where we check in, but all the sites here are just pull through, which is nice. You don't have to unhook your tow vehicle or your towed. A little bit unlevel on our site, we noticed to start with, but we'll get that sorted out once we get checked in. All right, so we are checked in, and you just check in CARROLL'S Sausage in the store, and then they give you a nice little $10 store credit to spend in the store. So $45 a night, but if you use your $10, basically you can camp for $35. So we are checked in. We got our discount card. Allie's going to watch a little football, and we're going to see if this is as good of an overnight stop as we've always wanted to try. We've always thought about this, but it's never worked out to where it's like a halfway destination stop for us on our way home. But worked out just right for us coming from North Carolina. We drove about 6 hours today, and we're going to have about 5 hours left tomorrow. One thing we had happen on the way back from Cherokee and Maggie Valley was Ethan and Sharon were following in a Jeep at one point, and they said I had no brake lights and no left turn signal. And I'm out here trying to diagnose, and as of right now, I think it was just some dirt in the connector. I pulled it off, and I just kind of blew in it a little bit, plugged it back in, and it seems to be working. I'm going to test the brake lights now. Okay, so the turn signal is working. I'm going to have Allie hit the brake lights, and I'm going to go back here and check once again just to make sure the brake lights are working, and that's her calling right now. We got little community fire pits and fire table, and a little shed that you can get under, I suppose, if it's raining. We got a picture from the Peanut. We definitely got to get a picture in front of the Peanut before we go. Look at that sunset. Gorgeous. All right, I'm sold on CARROLL'S Sausage Store now. They have Stucky stuff in here. The pecan,
you can't eat any of them.
The pecan log roll. Let's see how much sugar is in one of them. Just probably not that much sugar in it, right? Here, read how much sugar is in there for me. It's underneath the label there. I'm going to say 5 grams.
Total carbs, 21.
21 grams of carbs? That's not too bad.
One of the great things about staying here at the Georgia Peanut RV Campground is that you can go into CARROLL'S.
We got a steak and a pork chop.
Pork chop was $2.48.
My steak was
$4.20. We got okra pickles and
sugar-free
barbecue sauce. And
some sweet
CARROLL'S Sausage and Country Store Sweet Bourbon Glaze.
Yeah, they have a lot of their own brand stuff in there, but they have everything you can imagine. It's unreal the amount of stuff that's in that store.
They have a cute gift store. You can buy souvenirs and cute holiday things. And then they have the whole area where you can buy all the meats you want and all the sauces and jams and jellies.
Spices and wine
everything.
and
beer,
craft beer. They even had Stuckies. I
and
couldn't believe
candy.
it.
Candy
Stuckies.
out the wazoo.
But yeah, they had Stuckies, pecan log rolls and stuff for my youth.
Yep.
And you actually got, what
and
do they
I
call
got
these?
A Buckeye.
Yeah, a chocolate Buckeye.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to grill up some food here, enjoy some more of the football game, and
Alabama looks like they're doing mighty good in the Iron Bowl.
Yep.
28-6. So the nice thing about this place is it's right off the interstate, but you don't really hear that much noise staying here.
Not so far, we haven't.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll know more as we sleep tonight. We'll update that in the morning. But right now, I don't hear a lot of the I-75 noise.
Yeah. But I'm really liking it so far.
It looks like Arizona when we got out. Allie was like, "It looks like we're
Out
back in
west.
Colorado or something."
Yeah. And there's palm trees here. I'm surprised to see palm trees.
Yeah. So we had talked about maybe making it back into Florida tonight, but having seen this place so many times going by on our way to and from Helen, Georgia, anywhere we went, you know, if you're driving up I-75 in Georgia, you will see Carroll's Sausage and you'll see your signs a lot of the places. But then we noticed when they built this RV park here, I was like, man, it would be fun to stay there one time. And here we are. We're doing it. It's going to make for a little bit longer driving day going home tomorrow, but honestly, by the time we stopped today, I was ready to stop. 6 hours is kind of getting to be our limit as far as, you know, how far we want to go in one day. If we don't have to go any farther. All right, we're going to cook up dinner, and we'll let you know how well we slept here in the morning. The campground has certainly filled up since we've been here. So this must be a very, very popular overnighting spot for RVers traveling, especially probably to Florida. But I guess to and from Florida. It was a little tricky figuring out where we were supposed to turn once we got off the interstate, but pretty easy to get back in here once you know. And it's definitely going to be a stop that we're going to use again, I guarantee you. We actually forgot to use our $10 coupon in the store over at Carroll's. So the steaks was so good tonight after I fried up the steak and the pork chops. They were so good that I might have to just run back over there and use that $10 coupon because, wow, that was a tender steak for $4. And Allie said her pork chop was good, but my steak was really good. So I don't know how I managed to forget to use the $10 coupon. Leave it to me. Well, I will say that there was a little bit of road noise last night, but it wasn't horrible. Well, it appears that a lot of people have already taken off on the rest of their journeys, as we're getting ready to do. I will say that the road noise last night, there was a little bit, for sure. Definitely could hear some of the big trucks, but it doesn't bother me and Allie that much. She sleeps with earplugs anyway. So you can definitely tell it's a little noisy here, but most of this you don't hear inside the RV. And I mean, I didn't even hear our neighbors and stuff leave this morning, so would I recommend this place as a overnight stop if you needed an overnighter right off the interstate? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And really did love Carroll's, the country store over there. I mean, just the amount of things they had in there. You could spend an hour in there. Pretty much we did. So I think we're going to start packing up. I would show you guys the campground, but you know, this is pretty much it right here. It's just a bunch of pull-through sites. And if you know your site number, they say to check in first, but it didn't really matter. We just we knew our site number. We accepted the terms online and checked in online, and then once we got here, we just came straight to our site, pulled in, went down to the office and checked in. I would say that one of the greatest things about this is it's full hookup. So if you're needing to dump your tanks on an overnight, well, you're in luck. All these sites are full hookup. Water, electric, and sewer. Which that's what I'm getting ready to do now. It looks like they have around 47, maybe 50 sites here. And you definitely are close to the interstate. That's why we were hearing the noise last night here. We are headed over to get a picture with the peanut before we leave this morning.
Well, this morning we went back into Carroll's and we got 3 pounds of steaks for Chuck. They were about $25 and that was a good deal, definitely. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video for different options for overnighting on your travels. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.